Alright guys, welcome back. Get in here and hopefully knock this out pretty quickly today. Let's see. I had unfortunately not gotten on today like I'd wanted to, but in between yesterday and today, just a lot been going on and catching up on other life things, but hopefully, like I said, knock these out pretty quickly today. I did get through some of these NESPAS stuff on that. We already completed the week 2. We're moving on here. Battles will get done pretty easily. We got Golem Dungeon and Elemental Dungeon on this one. All right. These probably don't change, but you know, I don't have a bad memory, but I do have a bird brain when it comes to these. But we're getting, that's right, fire. We're getting super evolutions this time around. And Sarah Pass has been done, right? So let's see here. We still also, I need to get in here and do some Beth summons, probably, hopefully, getting up to some light and darks out of there. Congrats, I forget, I think it was Strawman in the comments, you know, congrats that you got your summon after the 60th one. Yeah, the RNG, unfortunately, with that stuff is just, it's unfortunate, but it's definitely something that we can hopefully see a change in the future. Once again, there's really no reason why we can't necessarily choose what we want after, again, the amount of Astromons, because what is that? That's 5 times 30, so that's 150 Astromon you have to put into the bank to get it out. So let's get these going. Get those 3 done on that. So but yeah, get those kind of knocked out and see what it would take, because again, you can just go out and this is the beauty thing about the beautiful thing about these is here with Beth, the ones that we do get, the ones that you can go out and catch are actually, I enjoy those ones because again, they're easier to obtain instead of, again, how there's a fusion monster inside the there's a fusion monster that you literally cannot obtain unless you get a light dark 2-star egg, which requires you either to find it in the shady shop or get it out of Vitra, or there's only a couple other places I know you can get it from, but it's just one of those things where it's just, I don't know what they were thinking, you know? I don't know why it is the way it is, because it just doesn't make any sense. Something that's almost impossible to get. And again, I don't play, I do want to put this out here too, is again, I do play the game rather casually. I do play it every single day, obviously. I mean, I do my dailies, but you know, when I do have the time, if you know, I'm actually around and farming, that's the thing, is I have my tablet next to me when I'm not, you know, again, out and about. So I'm able to farm, and what it comes down to, the content that I get to see is significantly lower to a lot of other people's in the game. So once again, I want to build up my gems again before I actually go look through the look for a clan. And I know somebody has already offered to invite me if they have room, and I'll 100% take the bump on that offer. It's just I want to have, you know, again, my gems so I can help out, you know, on clan festivals. Because once again, when I was starting to come back to the game, one of the reasons why, it's not that I don't like playing with people, it's more or less the reason of, again, when clans were recruiting, they were really pushing, you know, doing summons, and they still are. And it's just back then I didn't understand how to play the game, or how I wanted to play the game to contribute to a community in that aspect. It's also one of the reasons why I don't promote my own clan, even when I've started doing these videos this year. I'm not gonna, it's not an upkeep thing, and it's just, I want to just join something that's already established, and that's something for me personal. That's nothing against like I said, you guys, and you guys are already in your clans anyway, so I wouldn't be like, hey, come join my stuff and start over. That makes no sense. So for me, it's just on clan stuff, like I want to experience Titans and whatnot. I haven't done Titans. I haven't seen like clan battles and necessarily how those go. So once again, there's a lot of content that I don't see in the game, but I see the content I want to play, and that content for me is farming, the capture festivals and filling out the Astro Guide, because again, this game scratched my Pokemon itch for a mobile game, but it looks a lot cooler to me than my Pokemon games. But I love Pokemon, don't get me wrong, I still play it, but at the same time, this is a totally different mindset, and that's kind of what drew me to the game. So again, that's why I like doing the capture festivals, and again, that's why I worked my butt off trying to get first place, and why I go out and farm super evolution materials, because I think that's a really cool feature of this game, is being able to take your 3-star 4-star, and you can take them from being okay and put them on the level of having a 5-star. Like, again, my Dark Persephone here, before I had my Dark Fenrir and my Dark Mona, she was my workhorse, and you can see that even in the damage stats here. She's still keeping up with them. However, my Fenrir and Mona are 4-star Astromon, and they are beating her out on damage. And it's not necessarily that I don't have her gemmed correctly. She has attack percent. I believe I have 2 attack percents and even a crit rate on her. And hell, you could do all 3 attack percents on her, and she'd probably keep up with the damage, if not do more damage. But my point with that is that's where that's my enjoyment in the game, is building these 4-stars up and seeing these super evolutions. But once again, the flaw is, once I'm trying to do the harder content, like again the golems, the Colossus, that is shuffled out each week, I don't do those because I don't have a team, or I personally haven't gone out and researched it myself, and that's what I said. I'm grateful for you guys, because a lot of you guys are being really helpful and telling me, hey, this monster can work here. I mean, hell, look at what we talked about even on stream, if you showed up for that, or you've heard me, I think, in one of the dailies after the capture festival ended. The Dark Cottony is used for its resistance down in the Tower of Chaos, and it helps you stuns, keep the stuns up. That's incredible. I wouldn't have even thought about that, right? And so that also comes down to my inadequacies of the knowledge of the game. I know that's there, and I know that's the strategy. But once again, I don't actively push that content past that point. I auto battle my 100th floor in the Tower of Chaos, and I'm done. Those rewards to me are worth figuring out how to do that. And funny enough, going back to my super evolved Light Victoria, well, she's my leader for that. I use my super evolved Light Victoria, this Draka, and my Mona, I think Mona and Fenrir. That's the only swap out of the characters I do, and those guys auto battle all the way up to floor 100 easily, with little, I'd say about a 95% accuracy of them getting there. So, but that's kind of my long-winded explanation of the content necessarily I go through. But there are other things in this game I have started wanting to do, and that's why I brought up the clan and everything else. So. 100%. I kind of will go down, my thought process of how I gem things, how I go about gemming some of my monsters, and why I think some of that. And again, that's what feedback is here. That's why, we have the comment section, and I have you guys, is your opinions. I value your opinions. I value your input, because again, there are players who have played this game a lot longer and are a lot farther than I am. I'm just doing these videos at this point because, again, if you haven't watched my video and you got this far, go watch the second video in this playlist. It's literally day 2. I explain why I'm doing these videos, and it's because of that I'm having a great time. I've gotten to meet some cool new people, and it's here to have fun and also poke fun at the company, because they keep giving us features no one asked for. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling here. This team's actually kind of interesting. I believe this is Fire Persephone. She's got some for the CC, but this super evolved Water Gene is scary because she has 100% sleep. on her. So we're going to take her out. And then Hohenheim. I don't know what you do. Well, I kind of want to taunt. We got to taunt something. I just don't know what to taunt. It resisted anyway, so. Yeah, that's what I didn't want, is you to get stunned. Yeah, we have sleep, so that was definitely off of you. You're gonna be gone. Can we get the taunt on this one this time? Nope. Resisted again. Well, at least Mona got up, so here we go. Can we get a taunt this time? Oh, wow. Watch, I'll get this shock, too. Watch. Yeah. Wait. Screw you, game. Ain't that how it always happens? And again, I want to put it out there once again with my Astromon team here, too. You know, this is literally, I'm just screwing around. This is just to get through the dailies. If I wanted to make a deep run into Arena, I wouldn't be able to. I think that as far as the leaderboard is concerned, the closest I've ever gotten on here is somewhere under 200. I've been in the top 200 before. But once again, I'm going to laugh at that every day. Still not been attacked. You know, so even my Arena, you know, opinions is literally just how what I've experienced, and it really should just be taken as my opinion. I'm not trying to really point out any advice. You know, I will give advice when I feel comfortable that I know enough in the the topic, and that's really how it should be. I'm not an authoritative person in this game at all. I have my opinions, and that's just kind of how it is, you know. But anyway, so there's the daily done. We've got 250 battles left in the dungeon. We can knock those out easily. What was it again? This is what I wanted to make sure I had correct, because I said this yesterday. So we get one gleam here. You guys should get another gleam on the 21st. And I think it was floor 50 or 75. Let's check the tower. $30, $40. It is 50. So as long as you're getting to the floor 50 of here, you know, and you literally just play the game all month, you will get 3 holy gleams. And this is again a big step up in the game. This was this was a step in the right direction. And then for me going all the way up here, you know, this is just more gems, the legendary secret egg. But then we get to floor 100, you know, this heroic secret egg. This is again what I care about. So. Going up here, this is what I mean, like the rewards, like 110, highlight dark egg, okay. And yes, the sub-property randomizer ticket lets you redo your gems is good, don't get me wrong, but once again, you know, you're already at the mercy of the RNG in the game, you know? Like, why? Having something to reroll the stats on the gems, that is just, I haven't bought one of those yet, so I can't really say this for sure, but it just seems like buying something to randomly pick the substats again is just, that's not a reward I really care about. So but we'll see. I am going to try and get up to 120 with the new strategy that again you guys have told me about. So anyway, I think that's going to call it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.